This question is a perfect example of what the SAT likes to do when they say that the figure is not drawn to scale. They like to draw a picture that kind of defies your expectations, but we have to follow the information that we're given, not necessarily the picture. If it doesn't say not drawn to scale, it is drawn to scale, and you can trust the picture. It's only when they give this little note that we have to be skeptical. So what does the information say? AB is equal to BC. Now again, I know it doesn't look like that, but that's what we're told, so that's the rule we need to follow. Why is that important? Because it's only enough information to tell me that I have an isosceles triangle. Okay, what's an isosceles triangle? Well, normally it's going to be really easy to recognize. It's going to have two equal sides, opposite two equal angles. That's definition of an isosceles triangle. It absolutely comes up in the SAT, but interestingly enough, they don't really use that word isosceles very often. They more often give you the information like they did here, just as a statement about two sides or two angles. So it's up to us to recognize what that means. So in this case, just using the isosceles triangle rule, the angles that are opposite those two congruent sides are also going to be congruent. So that means angle A and angle C are going to match each other, and that is choice B, and that is the answer here. Some of these other choices could be true. It could be the case that we have an isosceles triangle with a right angle. That would be a 45, 45, 90 right triangle, so choice A could be true. Choice C definitely looks like it's true, and it also could be, but it's not necessarily the case. And choice D is basically just Pythagorean theorem, so that's only true if we have a right angle somewhere. So this is a good example of like what it means when they say must be true on the SAT. There will be lots of possibilities, but only certain things are going to be true every single time. You have to think through all those possibilities. In this case, the most basic thing that we can pull out is that this is an isosceles triangle, and they absolutely put those on the SAT without saying that word, so be able to recognize when you've got one.